Melody Shari is mentioned, it sparks immediate conversation, and rightfully so. Recently, Ebony magazine published a powerful feature that reminds everyone why Melody remains the blueprint, not just for reality TV success, but for business, resilience, and reinvention. This wasn't just a profile, it was a statement. It highlighted how far Melody has come and just how far she's going, all while many of her former Love and Marriage Huntsville castmates remain entangled in drama. In this breakdown, we're going to explore not only the highlights of the article, but also the ripple effects it's having on the entire cast. From Martell Holt to Marceau and Maurice Scott, Letitia and Kimmy Scott, and Destiny Payton. Trust me, you're going to want to take in every word. The Ebony feature opens with Melody making it crystal clear. She has no intention of returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. In her words, "Whenever you walk away from the lion's den, why would you go back where the lions are?" That single quote speaks volumes. It's not just about leaving a show. It's about refusing to return to a space that once caused deep, emotional trauma. Considering everything she went through on national television, the public unraveling of her marriage, betrayals, constant conflict, her choice to step away makes perfect sense. And according to her, she doesn't even watch the show anymore because it still triggers unresolved pain. "I don't allow myself to be part of trauma that I'm still healing from," she said. That level of emotional awareness is not weakness, it's wisdom. Melody's decision to walk away wasn't just personal, it was strategic. Let's not forget that she was the heartbeat of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Fans were invested in her journey, the strength she showed through adversity, her business savvy, her evolving friendships, and even the heartbreak she endured publicly. When she exited the show, many viewers felt something significant was lost. Since then, the show has noticeably struggled to maintain its momentum. Martell continues to stir up controversy, Marceau and Maurice make odd remarks, Letitia is grasping at storylines, and Destiny's departure remains a hot topic. Without Melody, the energy just isn't the same. And if we're being honest, the show hasn't recovered because it lost its core, her. But the Ebony article wasn't focused on pain. It celebrated Melody's power moves and evolution. She's no longer defined by reality television. She's built a brand that stretches far, beyond what viewers saw on screen. From her successful skincare line, 7th Avenue Beauty, to her fitness and fashion line, her massive success on TikTok, and her role as the creator and owner of her own network, Nubian TV, Melody is redefining what it means to transition from TV, personality to mogul. Her upcoming fragrance line and new music only add to her impressive list of ventures. This is why she continues to get coverage in prestigious media outlets, because she's not chasing relevance. She's crafting a legacy. One of the most inspiring parts of the Ebony interview was Melody's reflection on her childhood. She shared how her mother, Mama Van, raised her to believe she could do it all. Pageants, church, music, leadership, and that mindset shaped her ambition. While many children are taught to choose just one path, Melody grew up believing she could pursue every dream. And that's exactly what she's doing. Whether it's beauty, fashion, music, or business, she's proving that women can wear many crowns and wear them well. Her skincare line, 7th Avenue Beauty, is particularly meaningful. Inspired by her upbringing on 7th Avenue and her personal struggle with rosacea, Melody turned a personal challenge into a thriving business. She partnered with a Black female chemist to create vegan, natural, US-made products, and since launching in 2022, the brand has been a consistent success. It's a clear example of how she's turned pain into purpose and profit. What sets Melody apart is her ability to pivot and her willingness to embrace change without fear. She said it herself, "I've never been afraid of a pivot. I've never allowed my fear to outweigh my faith." That quote alone could be a masterclass in entrepreneurship and personal growth. While other cast members, like Destiny Payton, have struggled to find their footing after the show, Melody has continuously evolved. Even her initial hesitation about TikTok turned into a massive revenue stream. That's what vision looks like. Another element of her success is her humility. Unlike some of her former castmates who seem to operate as solo acts, Melody consistently uplifts her team. She shouted out key team members like Dawn, Michelle, and Sean, proving that she understands the value of collaboration. Real leaders know how to share the spotlight, and Melody exemplifies that. Her newest venture, Nubian TV, marks a historic moment. With her production company, Tilted Crown Productions, Melody isn't just starring in content, she's producing it and curating space for other Black women to shine. She's the first reality TV star to own her own television network. That's not just a win for her, it's a monumental leap forward for the entire industry. Her show Charita's World is already into its second season, further proving her impact as a content creator. And while she's doing all this, she's raising 4 children: Tank, Sugar Mama, Milani, and Mariah. These kids aren't just watching her succeed, they're actively learning from her. She shared how they help her brainstorm business ideas and even help pack orders. That's how you plant the seeds of generational wealth and independence. Melody isn't just building for now, she's building for what comes after her. Despite her absence, Love and Marriage, Huntsville still can't seem to let Melody go. Martell Holt continues to bring her up. Marceau and Maurice sneak in passive-aggressive comments, and Letitia maintains a public facade of being unbothered, but the energy says otherwise. The reality is, Melody may have left the show, but the show hasn't truly moved on from her. And that's because she was the show. As for those Hill Harper rumors that circulated earlier this year, Melody shut them down directly. She clarified that they're simply friends. They've worked together professionally, and that's it. Nothing romantic. And for those expecting a big celebration for her 40th birthday, think again. Melody's too busy building her empire to get distracted by surface-level celebrations. So what does this all mean? It means that when God tells you to move, you move. Melody left a 13-year marriage. She walked away from a hit television series. Both times, people doubted her. And both times, she emerged even stronger. This Ebony feature is not just about where she is now. It's a reminder of who she's always been. A visionary, a builder, a leader. Now here's a question for you. Can Love and Marriage, Huntsville survive without Melody Shari? Or is the show already losing steam without its original heartbeat? Because no matter how many new cast members they introduce, no matter how much Martell stirs the pot, the reality is simple. The show is still orbiting around someone who's no longer even in the room. Melody Shari is living proof that you can rise above chaos, protect your peace, and turn every setback into a setup for greater purpose. Whether on the screen or beyond it, she's still the blueprint, and the world is finally giving her the recognition she deserves.